Oh no. You know what it's like? You go to look at your spuds in the cupboard and, well, they've started to grow. But it doesn't matter, because you can cut all that off, you see. If you cut all that off down onto the skin, now normally, if they weren't on there, I would just wash these potatoes and use them like that. But as you've got these little nodules growing out, you can cut all that off. Let's have a look at that, shall we? So there we go, there's 3 little spuds peeled up now. What I would do then is I usually do one hand, cut these down, into steak fries, or chips as we call them in the UK. Like that size. Yeah. You cut them down like that. And then what you do is you steam them in a steamer. So different kinds of steamers. You get electric steamers. You can get steamers that you put on a gas ring or electric ring. And they look like this. So this is a set of steaming pans here. So you've got a lid. You've got this section underneath here. It's a drainage section. In there where you put El Spuddios in there. So they go in there. And underneath there's a gap. So if you see, there's a gap, there's a line you can see about there, yeah? That's where the water kind of comes up to. So you run some water in. And you check, a bit much, pour a bit out. So you just want it to touch the bottom of the steamer there to build up the steam in here. So I'm just going to do the rest of these spuds. So there's the peelings. Now normally, if they were all right and they didn't have eyes on them, I might have cooked them separately and used them for like potato chips, as you Americans call them. We call them crisps in the UK. So they can go to rubbish bag. Now if I had a compost that went to a garden, I would put it in a compost, but I don't. So they go in the bin. Let's put that out of the way for now. Now there's the chips in there, ready to be cooked. You see the size of them? Now, here's the thing. If you're cutting chips up, yeah, look at an edge here, see? That's all nice and white. Now, if you see any green there, don't use it. Cut it off. You can use the rest of the chip, just cut off the green bit. Potatoes are in the same family as deadly nightshade. And that green is dangerous. It might not kill you, but it would make you quite ill. So I would suggest that you don't use it. So, done that. My knives are always sharp, very sharp. I keep them sharp with a stone and a steel and a strop. It's always better to cut yourself with a sharp knife because it makes a clean cut rather than cutting a jagged edge, which is harder for the skin to come back together again and fix. So what we're going to do now, we'll put that lid on top, nice and secure. Turn on the cooker. Pick up the pan and place on there. Now here, I've got some I made earlier with some fish fingers. So they were cooked that way by steaming them, then allowed to cool, then dried off. Then I get a bag like this, and in the bag I put corn flour, or corn starch as it's known in America. I will add salt, pepper, paprika, maybe some chili flakes if I wanted it a bit hotter, and then I'll put the whole in the bag and squish them all around to make sure all the potato gets covered in those things there. So the next bit, I'm going to turn off the phone here to do this bit. I'll come back. So now the fries are in the halogen oven here, and they'll cook for 15 minutes or something on 200°C. Well, yeah, which is about 400 something in Fahrenheit, and for 20 minutes. But you know, as you got time on it, when it's finished cooking, that will turn itself off. So that's that for now, folks. I'll bring it back when it's all served up. Probably be serving that with some minted peas. Have a good day, take care of yourself. Universe loves you, I love you. Always love yourself, because how can you love anybody else? You can't love yourself first. Take care, in a bit. Bye bye.